Shola Adeshakin is a seasoned finance coach and chartered accountant with a wealth of experience spanning over 2 years. Her unwavering passion for empowering individuals and businesses to comprehend the intricacies of make, manage, multiply money has seen her establish Smart Stewards Financial Advisory Limited and Smart Stewards Advisory LLC in the United States of America. Through these ventures and other platforms, Shola has transformed the financial lives of numerous people across 40 countries, helping them transition from financial stress to rest, from debt to wealth, and from mediocrity to an extraordinary life. As a renowned finance professional, she also shares her knowledge through her insightful columns in national newspapers, providing valuable financial guidance to a wide audience. Her contribution to the public domain have been widely recognized, with her articles and insights featured in reputable international media outlets such as Yahoo and Forbes. Her admission into Forbes Coaching Council is a testament to her relentless pursuit of leveraging global alliances and partnerships to empower people to achieve their financial goals. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Smart Steward Summit 8.0. The convener, Shola Adeshakin.
I wanted to sort of wrap everything together so that as you go home, you are able to sort of navigate your thoughts and start to practice and start to take actionable steps. These are my slides. I'm just tying them around all of the things that we have heard, okay? And I said we have heard about a lot of problem factors. You give reasons. Chioma told us many reasons that people give about, why they cannot succeed. Everybody has said it. PK, John, Mrs. Adi, everybody. Some people continue to blame their parents. Some people blame the policies and governance issues. Some people blame their place of birth. For a long time, I was asking my mom, why would you come back to Nigeria 7 months pregnant with me? Like, literally, kilo shele gongo. 7 months. For a long time, I did not forgive her. But hey, I'm healed. People blame people. You blame people all the time. And then we blame our personal characteristics. I'm short, I was tall, I was now tall, and then now Pastor PK has told us that there's nothing such as permanence. You are not a failure. You may be failing. Do you get it? When I was in secondary school, I was the shortest in my class from GSS 1 to SS3. And they called me Larondo. You know what that means? I'm glad I've been able to pass that name to my youngest sister. At least I still have somebody shorter than me, and she's here. Don't worry, you won't see her. And then, so these are some of the things that we, see as the problems, as the issues. Go on to the next slide. I am just summarizing everything we have learned. And I wanted to say, you are nobody's priority. Nobody. The government, your parents, actually. Because at the end of the day, you came in. When you are going, you will leave by yourself. And we have also learned today that there are more things outside of our control than the things within our control. It rained early yesterday morning, right? Could you have said this morning, let there be no rain? We are grateful. Did it rain today? I've been in here all day. Did it rain? Well, whether it rained or not, we didn't have control over it. Last week, Saturday, it rained heavily. But you must realize that the odds are usually naturally against you. So nobody is going to care for you. You are nobody's priority at some point. But go on. You then, go on to the next slide, please. Quickly, what's happening? Let me read from mine. You hold the keys to your prosperity. From what Chioma has said to the last panelist. Stop blaming, start acting, start taking action. People will only prosper you, I said this earlier on, to the extent that they can prosper through you. Nobody just likes you because you're beautiful. Nobody wants to give you money because they just want to give you money. Anybody doing anything with you has got something to gain from you. Let it sink. So take responsibility, which is the next thing. You hold the keys to your prosperity. Take responsibility. Take full accountability for your actions. Somebody said, I have been hearing all of these things, but I don't know, I don't have the power, the energy to implement. If you can't implement, who is going to implement? You've got to take full responsibility and be accountable for your actions. Next slide. Remember I said you are nobody's priority. Take responsibility. You are your personal responsibility. Go on, next slide. I'm just summarizing. These people, something cuts across all four of them. The people who took responsibility, who stopped blaming the government, and who came up with something that could be a blessing to the world. Next slide. They produced something. From all of the things that you have heard today, produce an idea. Produce a product. Before you leave this place, we are not in church, but just remove your shoes and say, Summit 8. What is one thing I am taking out of this place? I've taken mine. Oh, sure you saw that this year I wasn't doing founder and convener, walking all around, except I need to go out. But I have taken one thing. And trust me, next year, in Bumi's words, some years ago, you will see Shola Adeshaki 100.0. Next levels, because I have taken something I'm going on with. So yours may be an idea. Yours may be a product. Yours may be a service. Yours may be something that you want to start doing from now. Produce. Those four people produced an idea. They produced Microsoft. They produced Facebook. They produced Tesla. They acquired Twitter. Produce ideas. And then, it is not enough to now say, yes, they have said we should produce ideas. Go on to the next slide. Process. Process the ideas. Go home, sit with it, ruminate, ask questions, send us an email at Smart Steward, follow the speakers, send them DMs. Ma, I beg to disagree. You said something on that panel session. I don't quite agree. Could you explain? Could you just give me or shed some more light? Process. We have a lot of information that could last us a lifetime, but a lot of people do not process. We just take them in and then we forget. The next year we're back to say Summit 9.0. May that not be our portion. Now, when you do all of these things, you process your ideas, you process everything, you get more light, you get more insight. Next slide. Then you need people to execute all of these things with. Make a connection with somebody before you leave. Auntie, what did you learn today? How can we work together? What can we collaborate on? You need people. At individual levels, at a combined level, get into communities. Everybody who has spoken today, almost everybody, has mentioned the power of what? Community and people. So you need people. And then finally, by the time you start to do all of these things, you combine the right mindset, you combine your ideas, you process your ideas. Finally, people start to take you seriously. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you think we're not taking Mark or what's his name? Tesla man, what's his Twitter man now? If WhatsApp does not work for 5 minutes, there's a frenzy. Because, next slide, they have become a priority in our lives. From not being a priority, but because they have produced, they have processed, they have worked with people, we take them serious. So, remember I said earlier on, you may not be a priority to people, but a time will come when you go through the entire process, you will become a priority to people. They will look for you. WhatsApp is down for 5 minutes. Everybody's WhatsApp down, Twitter down, Instagram down, Facebook down, Microsoft down. Why? They have made themselves priorities to us. We can get to a level where we can make ourselves priorities to others, where people must necessarily survive on our skills. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of this amazing summit. By the way, yesterday was a blast. If there's anything you have seen today, ladies, gentlemen, yesterday was 1,000 times more. Do you agree with me? Next year, when we say we are doing something more exclusive, we're having something for be there. I'm not saying you haven't been blessed or you haven't learned from today, but I am saying don't miss some opportunities. I want to thank everybody. I want to appreciate all the speakers, everybody. I don't want to start mentioning names because we won't go. Some people we have cut down on their time. Some people